Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you all? I hope you are doing great. And today we are going to study salient feature of our Indian Constitution. So without wasting any time, let's begin to our topic. So first of all, we will understand the meaning of salient. So salient means important or unique. Okay, it simply mean that the important feature of our Indian Constitution. Okay. Let me introduce you the difference between the written constitution and unwritten constitution. Okay. So written constitution means the constitution which is written in systematic pattern. For the example, in our Indian constitution. In our Indian constitution, first of all there is preamble and thereafter article 1, article 2, article 3 and so on. But in unwritten constitution, there is no any systematic pattern. Means in unwritten constitution there will be article 5, thereafter article 6, thereafter article 1, thereafter article 8. Means that they don't have any systematic pattern. Okay, this is the difference between written constitution and unwritten constitution. A written constitution, it doesn't mean that it is written from hand or from computer. It simply means the systematic pattern or unsystematic pattern. Okay, I hope you got this. Let's study some fact about our Indian constitution. So in our Indian constitution there were 395 articles and it was divided into 22 parts and 8 schedule. Okay, but in present time there are 448 articles and it is divided into 25 parts. Okay, and it has 12 schedule. Okay, and the C point is that Government of India Act 1935 is the source of majority of our constitution. This point simply means that as we know that the Indian constitution is the conclusion of various constitution of the world. Means it is made from the various constitution of the world. Okay, like the concept of preamble is taken from the American constitution and the concept of amendment is taken from the South African constitution. Government of India Act 1935, this is the one act. Okay, and the majority of the source is taken from the Government of India Act 1935. It simply means that majority of the material is taken from the Government of India Act 1935. Okay, I hope you got this. The point is that USA have written constitution and it has only 7 articles. Okay, this is the NDA previous year question, that's why I noted it down. Now the E point is that UK has no written constitution. Means the constitution of UK has no any systematic pattern. Okay, it simply means. Here is written that B.R. Ambedkar proudly declared that the Indian constitution was drafted after ransaking. Ransaking means खोजबीन या फिर search. Okay, ransaking all world constitution. It simply means that the B.R. Ambedkar was feeling proud when he said that the Indian constitution is made from searching the various constitution of the world. Okay, means the Indian constitution is the conclusion of various constitution of the world. This is the simple meaning of this statement. Okay, and as I already explained you this point, the Government of India Act 1935 is the majority source. Means it consists about 60% of our Indian constitution. Means 60% of the material is taken from the Government of India Act 1935. Okay, here is one more important statement that Ivor Jennings called the Constitution of India as lawyer's paradise, वकीलों का स्वर्ग. Okay, because the advocates fight case on the basis of the constitution. That's why the Ivor Jennings called the Constitution of India as lawyer's paradise. Okay, now let's study an important feature of our Indian constitution, that is rigidity and flexibility in the terms of amendment. Rigid constitution means that need a special procedure for amendment, and the flexible constitution means the constitution which amend easily, means that they don't have any special procedure for amendment. Okay, but our Indian constitution is neither rigid nor flexible. Means it is the mixture of rigid constitution and flexible constitution. Okay, this simply means that The amendment of Indian Constitution is neither more difficult nor more easy. It simply means that if you want to amend the Indian Constitution, it is not so hard and it is not so easy also. Now comes the Keswanand Bharti case, which was against the state of Kerala. Okay. Now comes the Keswanand Bharti case. It is an important case of India because whenever a person have to study politics, he will solely study Keswanand Bharti case. Okay, I will explain this Keswanand Bharti case in detail into the next video, but these are the points which are the result of the Keswanand Bharti case. Okay. So here is that following point can't be changed by the government. Okay, like government cannot change the supremacy of the constitution in the amendment, and government cannot change the unity and sovereignty of India. Similarly, government cannot change democratic and republic form of government, federal and secular character of constitution, and separation of power between center and state. And individual freedom cannot be changed by the government of India in the constitution amendment. Conclusion was simply means that we cannot change the basic structure of our Indian constitution. This was the conclusion of the Keswanand Bharti case. Okay. Now these are the points which prove that our India has parliamentary form of government. Okay. First point is that presence of nominal and real executive. Nominal executive is president and government. Nominal means केवल नाम का. Okay. And the real executive is prime minister. Means he have more power than president and governor. And second point is that majority party rule. It also proved that our India has parliamentary form of government. And C point is that collective responsibility of executive to legislature. Executive means the person who execute the law. For the example, our prime minister, chief minister, governor, IS, IPS. These are executive. Okay. And legislature means who makes the law. For the example, our Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and the president. These are the legislature. Okay. This point simply means that ministers are responsible for their decision. Means they are responsible for their result of their decision to the legislature. Okay. This is the simple meaning of this point. Next point is that leadership of prime minister or CM. It also proved that our India has parliamentary form of government. And the last point is that dissolution of lower house, Lok Sabha. As we know that our Lok Sabha dissolved after 5 years, and after 5 years there is one new election. That's why it dissolved. Now let's study one more important feature of our Indian Constitution, that is universal adult franchise. This means that one person have one vote and one value. Means the vote of every person is equal. Okay, and the person who is 18 or over the 18 can vote. And by the 61st Constitutional Amendment Act 98, the voting age was changed from 21 to 18. Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next video. Till then, Jai Hind.